talking with famous people, and some call me the hero of the internet. Not many people call me that, but some do. I haven't encountered them yet, but I'm sure some do. It currently says my live stream is upcoming. Listen, YouTube, it's not upcoming, it's on right now. I'm gonna pop out the chat in a very parappa de rappa sense of the word. I'm gonna pop out the chat. And then we're gonna minimize this one. Pow. And we're going to put this on live chat. Pow. And we're gonna organize our windows like a champ. Pow. Hi, J Turnbell. Doing fine. As you see, I've got a busy day of poker, live chat, and basketball all going concurrently. I need to mute myself here. Where am I? There. That'll take care of that. I'm going to unmute the basketball game. Hi, G. But I'll turn it down a little bit. So we're watching the Women's Big Ten tournament. It's currently Oregon versus Indiana in this game. And you know, I may turn down the commentators a little bit. I like listening to the commentators. I'll turn them down for a bit. Hi, U.S. Forces. How you doing? Kicking ass as usual, I assume.
Women's basketball's fun.
I like it better, man. I don't know. Well, this year I like it better for sure because the USC women's basketball team is one of the best in the country, and it's kicking ass. It's got 2 losses on the season, and badass. I don't know. I'm impressed consistently when I watch women's basketball. It's a better game than men's basketball. Rachel's dad is right. It's more like real basketball, you know. It's below the rim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not as many fouls either.
Yeah, not as many fouls. It's just, I like it better.
What makes women's college basketball watchable and women's pro basketball so unwatchable? Yeah.
I don't know. It's a good question.
Is that pocket nines?
Yeah, I've got pocket nines, but I'm going to have to fold. Because he's got a queen, and that makes a straight. My pocket nines are counterfeited. Hi, Ishrot Mama. How you doing? I'm fine. Thank you for asking. I'm just keeping all of my attentions occupied at the moment. Yeah, well, you know, I like watching good, interesting competitions. It's just like music, right? You're not looking for the people with the best musicianship. You're looking for the people who make the best songs.
Mm-hmm.
And these women's college basketball games are great songs, you know. If it's a good matchup. There's a lot of blowouts in women's college basketball too. I'm not interested in watching those. But here in the Big Ten tournament, I'm interested in seeing the teams that might come across USC later in the tournament. So I'm kind of like scouting, you know.
It looks like Indiana has some like really tall girls.
Let's see.
Like,
I don't think they necessarily seem taller than Oregon. Horrible.
hi Caroline.
Hi, Caroline. For songs or basketball players? Outlaw. I'm saying not basketball players, but like basketball games, right? You want to watch, when you're watching a game, you don't want to watch um, the most skilled players, the most, like powerful players or whatever. What you want to watch is a good game, a close game. Teams are evenly matched, and you can see a lot of like strategy and coaching adjustments going on, and people are hitting big threes and shit like that. You know, that's the kind of game I want to watch. I don't really care what level it's at. If it's a fantastic game, that's the kind of game I want to watch. And these tournament games tend to be good, right? Because it's one and out. You have one loss. Well, I wouldn't watch little kids, obviously, but these are the cream of the crop of women's basketball players coming out of high school. And, women's basketball players just keep getting better and better because more and more women are playing basketball. So, this game right now is 23-15 in favor of Indiana. But one thing I've noted about the difference between women's basketball and men's basketball is that, let's smoke a cigarette. Sure. Is that
So brown.
what game is on PS5? I don't know. I got you. I enjoy blowouts in football myself. Y'all stay awesome. We will try to stay as awesome as possible. So, it's like the other thing about women's basketball is, as I indicated, it's below the rim. So you got to play basketball like it's intended to be played, right? Basketball was not intended for people to be able to reach and put the ball into the basket. It's supposed to be too high for that. And it is for women, but it's not for men. As you see, we got a little bit of snow last night, which makes it all a winter wonderland around here. Isn't that nice? Yep, we got the whole winter wonderland thing going on. Super hot pole vaulter lady. Well, I'm actually, believe it or not, I am not watching women's sports to enjoy objectifying the women that are playing. I'm actually trying to watch a good game, Yeah, well, it was snowing earlier here in California. I don't know if it's snowing right now. It seems to be stopped. It is quite lovely out. Give you a bit of a better view of the whole thing. that. More or less. Go all in this time. I'll show you a better view of things. As my $5 tournament seems like it's gone the way of the dinosaurs. Oh, come the hell on. You're doing what we're all doing. No, I mean, I doubt all of us are concurrently live streaming, playing poker, and watching basketball. So it is quite lovely out right now, as you can see. Let me turn the camera around. Over here's lovely. Up on the hill. You can see up there on the hill. It's a gorgeous morning. Snow on the roof. You know, the whole 9 yards. It's like we're living in a winter wonderland. A lot of people say, you can't have a winter wonderland in March. That's a good point. It won't stick around for long. It'll be some short-lived snow. But you know what they say about March? In like a lion, out like a lamb. Why do they say that? Because at the end of March, you shear it. You shear off all of its fur. Manitoba, huh? That sounds like Canada. By the way, I want you to know that all of Americans, we want to be friends with Canada. We don't like this whole tariff thing, these whole border things and shit. We want to be just normal, cool friends with you. We're sorry. We're sorry for our fucking crazy government people who do crazy shit. We don't, that's not me. That's not Rachel. That's the government. It's Edits was here yesterday. Good job, It's Edits. You've come back again. Welcome back.
Can I give you a kiss on the cheek and the lips?
Mm-hmm. Let me give you a quick kiss on the cheek too.
Thank
European
you.
style.
We were very European. Hi everybody. I look like I just woke up because I did.
Yeah, Canada, we like you a lot,
Yeah,
Canada.
we do like you a lot.
Regular
Canada.
Americans
And
like you a
Mexico.
lot. And Mexico too.
You know?
Yeah, regular Americans are down with NAFTA, all right?
Yeah.
I don't understand why this fucking idiot wants to make all these tariffs and shit.
I know.
I feel like, as an American, I feel the need to apologize to Canada.
It's kind of true though. Like,
at least Mexico, you could make the argument, well, there's an issue there because there's a lot of illegal immigration from there or something, but yeah, I am sorry.
so
We're sorry. That's not our decision. We're sorry about that.
I do feel bad for Mexico, even though, like you said, like.
I mean, at least you can make an argument why you want to, at least on the borders or something, you can make the argument. But the tariffs, there's just no good argument for it.
Yeah, isn't it that your prime minister can't keep it in his pants?
Uh-oh. Horny prime minister. Yeah, well,
don't know.
I don't feel exactly accountable for it. I just feel like I just want to make sure that everybody knows that's not the regular American's position on the matter.
Oh, his wife cocks him. Oh.
Well, I'm not sure if that's better or worse. Alright, I'll go all in with this King Queen since I'm short stacked. Versus Ace Jack. I got 2 live cards. But I lost. Oh well. Nepo baby. Nepo baby. You're a baby. Nepo baby.
Actually, I heard that
Trudeau.
actually, in some blind items, I heard that he is kind of like not able to keep it in his pants.
Really? Maybe
Yeah.
they both aren't.
Maybe.
Maybe both of them have defective pants.
Maybe. She likes to wear the pants, and he can't keep it in his pants.
Makes sense. I guess it just max late enter. Unc, you gotta make it a screen share as well. Well, if you want to see what I'm watching, what I've got going on the TV, I'll show you. But I can't screen share this because the game is on. So I've got the game on the main screen here. I've got the poker up on the top, and I've got the chat right there. See?
You're a modern man.
I'm multitasking.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, I could show you the poker. That probably might be a little more interesting to look at than just my face.
I think your face is very interesting.
What do I have here? 7 deuce. For those of you who know anything about poker, 7 deuce is not a good hand. So I'm going to go ahead and fold that.
I mean, I just feel like this is like this setup is so like.
It's a little ADHD heaven.
Yeah, exactly.
A little bit of ADHD heaven. I'm also, of course,
Smoking
bowls, drinking coffee, and occasionally going outside for a cigarette.
and giving me attention.
And paying attention to Rachel.
Yeah.
I can do so much in so little time.
Did you multitask when Delilah was little?
Well, I don't remember really.
You always were kind of. I mean, like I wanted to share Lou was sharing how she used to like read books like all the time, like when she was younger. It made me think of the story of you like trying to ride your bike.
Yeah, I read
while reading.
so many books.
but you would have crashes though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd crash into Perk's cars. And then I got a reputation of being the guy who crashed his bike all the time, which I didn't like at all, because it wasn't like I was bad at riding my bike. It was just I was reading while riding my bike. I was offended by that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I didn't want to be known as the kid who crashed his bike a lot.
I'm sorry. I didn't know it was the sore spot.
And the thing is, nobody else seemed to get the fact that I didn't crash my bike because I was bad at riding my bike.
Yeah, because you were reading.
Because I was reading.
That makes a lot more sense than just, being like, oh, boom.
Yeah. So I maxed late regged on this $5 tournament here. I max late rebought, I guess I should say. I had bought in once before. So at this point, I'm just looking for any hand to go all in on. Well, Indiana's up by 12 here. Up by 9. No, up by 10 at the end of the first half. I'm going to go scoot forward to live and see if we're close to the second half. I had a little time saved up. I would have flopped the flush. But woulda, coulda, shoulda is not any kind of universe I want to live in. Yeah, I'm not too tall for a bicycle.
Okay, so my mom is saying that if the day that we're planning on going to Vegas want to check in is at 4, but if we want to go ahead of time, we have her place that we can.
Alright, well, we'll try to time it so we get there check in.
Okay.
Alright, given that I max late reg and I'm short stacked, I'm going all in with my ace 3. There's no raises in front of me. Because there's no raises in front of me, I figure it's a decent play. It might make it all the way through. If it doesn't, well, then you lose. Because he hit a set of 9s. Can I still do one more? Yeah, okay. Max late reg. Late as you can reg. But you know, a lot of players think it's better to late reg because it's like I'm not sure why actually. Tournament is now on break, which means it's time for us to go have a cigarillo. Let's do it. Let's have fun outside with tobacco. And while we're at it, let's enjoy a tour of Winter Wonderland. What a beautiful winter wonderland. Santa will be here soon. You see it's all on the deck. What are these? Who walked here? These are not footprints. Look. Thought they were human footprints, but those are actually animal prints. What kind of animal is this? Look at this one. Is it a bear? Does anybody know what kind of animal this is? At first I thought some person had been walking back here. Well, that's a good one. You can see that one clearly. Is that a big cat or a bear? And where did it come from? It came from down there. Oh no, it came from over here. See? You can see it all down the hill. What kind of animal do you think that is? The dog? Well, it's a dog, huh? Someone's dog. Came from down the hill and walked over here. Pretty big dog. Wonder whose dog it was. Here comes the snowplow. Whichever dog it was, it went all the way up the driveway. Okay. Okay, so it's either a dog or the abominable snowman. I'd say the jury's still out. Yeti tracks look a lot like dog tracks, apparently. Well, that was nice. Finding some dog tracks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, I found some tracks over there. I'm not sure what kind of tracks they were, but Fly Guy says they're dog tracks.
Oh.
So someone's dog walked up our hill down there and all the way up the driveway.
Wow. That's a mighty trek for a dog.
It's a mighty trek for us.
Well, yes.
The dog probably didn't have so much difficulty with it.
No, they wouldn't have difficulty. It's just they decided to roam.
Yeah. So maybe it's the neighbor across the street's dog. That dog is pretty big. It
I
might
didn't
have.
see the neighbor talk across the street's dog yet. I'm
He
scared.
is a sweetheart.
Okay.
He or she is a big sweetheart. There's nothing to be scared of with that dog. It does look a little intimidating with those eyes it has, but it is nothing but love. You think Yetis immigrated from Mexico? See, I think they'd be more likely to immigrate from Canada.
Canada, yeah. Because Yetis live in snow, right?
Right. I think chupacabras are much more likely to immigrate from Mexico.
Yeah. Is that the snow pusher?
Yep. Snow pusher. Always pushing snow on our kids.
Always pushes snow on the kids?
Yeah.
How does that sound? Pushing snow onto kids, forcing them into.
I guess it sounds like, wait, you're burying me in snow. Okay, so rebuy stage is over. You can no longer rebuy in the tournament, which means from this point forward, the field gets smaller. And I'm short stacked, so I'm just looking to fold or push, which makes for kind of easy poker decisions.
Easy poker decisions.
Mm-hmm. Fold or shove. I suspect I may need, a nap at some point today.
I'm gonna join you.
Sounds good. And I may be inclined towards some sexual intercourse today as well. with, of course, your agreement and um, equivalent interest.
Oh, yes.
So just as I said, this is shove or fold. I called that first bet with 10-9 suited. I should fold this. I would have won the hand. No, I wouldn't. They got the straight. So good for me. Oh, I'll make this so you can see the poker. Hold on. Well, that's right. It's going to get small again. My mistake. 3-7 gets folded. Obviously, nobody wants to play 3-7. There. I could show you your own chat. Almost, some of it. I could show you like that. There. Exciting stuff. All right, the game's back on. Oregon down by 10. Queen 6. I'm going to go ahead and fold that. Tariffs are bad, okay?
Speaking of MK, like, I'm sure that the president gives South Park a lot to work with.
I think their cup overfloweth too much, perhaps.
Yeah, because it's not just him, it's the whole, like...
The whole world's going crazy, you know? It's hard to do much but cry when you really direct your attention to the whole matter, right? You know, it's like to cry and laugh and hope and fear. That's the you gotta deal with it emotionally. Crying, laughing, hoping, and fearing. Cow. Come on, Oregon.
Yeah, Oregon.
Quit coming down with dysentery.
Yeah. That's a good question, Broccoli Todd.
Down by 13. Oregon needs to get its collective head out of its collective butt and start playing like the higher seed in this game. I mean, it's no huge big deal to me who wins this game. I mean, free trade is good. Tariffs are bad because things that interfere with the ability of individuals and companies to engage in trade with one another are bad for all consumers, So it's like, let's say somebody overseas wants to get a typing from me. Okay, well that's fine because I'm the one exporting, right? But let's say I want to get a typing from somebody overseas. Well, all of a sudden that's not fine because then they have to pay a tariff or something. It's ridiculous, you know. It's absolutely ridiculous.
How does it work?
I was just saying, if there were a tariff on, say, typing sessions, then I'd be fine because I'm typing people from another country, right? But if I wanted to get typed by somebody from another country, then I'd have to pay a tariff, some kind of tax to the government, which I don't need the government interfering in my basic economic exchange with some other person across the world at all, obviously.
No.
Of course, if the other country reciprocated with tariffs of their own, then I'd have to pay a tariff to them in order to type people in their country. It's like, nobody wants that. Nobody needs that. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. Nobody wants that. Nobody needs that. So the winner of this game right here plays USC tomorrow.
Wow.
So that's worth noting. Other countries aren't taking advantage of us. It's just that the nature of things is such that we're more of an importer than an exporter, and I don't know. I don't even want it. It's too complicated to even get into, really. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait till I fold this hand here, and I'm gonna go pee. So you guys are gonna have to just chill for a second. Maybe Rachel will say something to you if she
Sure.
feels like it.
How are you all doing? Jeremiah Fix says they are, but we are too. It's not us, it's bureaucrats. Oh, you're talking about the mosquitoes. But what about the mosquitoes in Africa? Or was that separate? I'm good, Jeremiah Fix. How are you? Surprised I'm up this early, but I did go to bed. I don't know. My psychiatrist said it's like from what he hears about like the relationship between me and Eric is that uh Jeremiah Fix says, sorry, no more mosquitoes is a demonstration of government red tape.
We've got to do something about the starving mosquitoes in Africa.
Just don't bring them here, we get enough.
Okay. So we have got ourselves here a real basketball game to write home about.
Oh,
Indiana's up by 11 points, but you know what? I believe in Oregon's comeback ability.
yeah, let's do it, Oregon.
So, and 99% of life is believing. Since I believe that Oregon will win, they will win. Thanks, manifestation. I'm upset.
She's still upset.
Mm, nah. Good basket. Good basket. Okay, 10-point game. But you know what? Remember this, Oregon. Was it easy to get all of your people to Oregon
Yeah.
alive without freezing and getting snake bites? No, it wasn't easy. But you did it. And you can do it today, too. Let me say, and this comes with assumption, that Eric takes initiative and responsibility to be a good husband and partner.
Yes.
Okay, let's just say that.
I was saying that Dr. Ingram says, based on like what I tell him, that we don't have a codependent relationship.
Right. We have a healthy relationship.
Yeah. But I do sometimes like I was trying to say too though that I do sometimes care. You know, I do care how you feel.
Well, that's to be expected. Not codependent doesn't mean doesn't care. You know?
Yeah.
Ugh. Well, I won. Mater
Yay.
did. When he called that, I thought for sure I lost. All I had was a pair of sixes. All he had was ace high, so I won. I don't want to hear the commercial. I remember they fought once and Eric went off to play cards or something.
That's happened.
Yeah. We aren't the immaculate couple with
Oh
with
no.
a history of zero conflicts and zero disagreements or anything. We just don't really have any anymore.
No.
You know, the longer we've been together, the more peaceful our relationship is. Like, the less we seem likely to run afoul of things that are important to each other. Do you think Trump and Melania ever fight? I don't know. It's a good question. FI tip 1. The argument is rarely about the actual things you were talking about, but other stuff or feelings building up. I don't think that's likely to be the case with us, but it's possible.
Well, you know, the last time we had a little bump, um,
There was stuff building up.
I don't know if it was. I don't think it was building up. But it was about something different. It wasn't. It, yes, you were upset by my sleeping, but it wasn't. That really wasn't.
Yeah.
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 But it wasn't something that was building up, right?
Right. It wasn't about what it was about, but it was also not because of something building up, but rather because I was kind of depressed. I wasn't in my normal state of being. So you're right. You're half right. It wasn't about what it was about, but it was about me going through shit rather than any difficulty in the relationship. We don't have feelings, and neither should you. Rachel and I both have feelings.
Yeah, we do.
We're actually quite the sensitive Sarahs.
I was just gonna say that. Well, not sensitive Sarahs, but yeah, we're sensitive. Maybe that's.
I guess this is probably the best choice with 2 overs and a backdoor draw. But I could have been wrong, and I was.
So. Well, I don't know, but the energy vibe is very important. Well, yeah, you don't want resentment to build.
Yeah, we rarely have energy that's less than just relaxed energy. You know.
Yeah.
Talk about INFPs and IHPs being the most likely to get bullied in high school. I don't know if that's true or not. I think it would depend on the high school and other things,
Yeah.
but it's certainly plausible. I mean, I don't think they stand out very much, which makes me think that makes them maybe less likely to get bullied than their extroverted counterparts. Oh, wow, Melissa Talk said it. I don't put it much weight into that notion.
I thought she was off of YouTube. She's back, I guess.
Is she back and better than ever? Yeah, what insane drama that whole thing was indeed. It was like, lady, you are freaking out for no good reason.
And she take off from work.
Mm-hmm. And blamed me for causing her to miss work.
Yeah.
Gonna have to go all in now that I'm short stacked. She's wound tight. It's a good way to put it, here, Lamb. Oh, come on, refs. Oh no, it's on Indiana. Okay, good. Good call, refs. I mean, 9-point game. Oregon trying to claw their way back. Indiana clinging stubbornly to their around 10-point lead. But Indiana misses that layup. Oregon gets the rebound, comes down the floor quickly, gets the ball inside to their center, who gets fouled. Oh, was it traveling or did she get fouled? I don't think it's traveling because I think she passed the ball before she traveled. Let's see. Yeah, she traveled. You need to stop traveling. Who was that guy who wore a wig? Clubby and TP? That guy.
Yeah.
Who you thinking about? Queen 9, huh? Yeah, he falls under the general category, I think. Oh, she traveled again. Hi, Cameron Mack. What's the best way to learn how to play poker? Well, I would suggest just playing at the 5 cent, 10 cent level at this club WPT Gold. That way you're not going to lose a whole lot of money. You know, you buy them for $5. But you can just read some things on the internet, the basics of it. It's basically just play tight, you know. Only play good starting hands. Be ready to fold when there's a decent chance you're beat. You just got to get a feel for it. It's not like I'm a great poker player, so. But I do pretty well in these tournaments. Hi, random person. I think tournament poker is easier to play than cash poker for me, but different people have different relationships with that. It's like, look at this situation here. I got ace nine suited. So if you look at the stacks, well, I'm 107 of 110th place. That's pretty bad, right? So I'm going to have to go all in here. And we'll see what happens. I just take down the blinds, unfortunately. I don't get any action. So that's fine. But the fact that I went all in there stemmed from the fact that I'm super short stacked. I'm super short stacked. Marty something? Yeah. No, that was a different one. Marty Glenn. He's another nut job.
Is he still like, you know?
He, I don't think he's been putting up any videos either because I think he got in some kind of legal trouble.
Oh.
So obviously 2-3 of hearts, you're gonna fold that one.
I think you're so cute.
Thanks, beautiful. He knows what he's doing, and that is being exploitative.
Was he?
Yeah.
I forget. I don't really remember him much except for like having like one of those like
Yeah.
oh yeah, he's totally exploitative.
Why and how are you playing on a TV? Well, I've got Club WPT Gold in one window. It's up there. I've got this basketball game that I'm watching in this window. So I can watch that. And then I've got your chat down here in this window. So I can do all things for all people. So this is another all-in hand for me. I'm still so short stacked. I am either shove or fold. So I'm going to shove here. I have fewer than 10 big blinds. I got little choice. King Queen's a good hand. So in this case, I wouldn't mind either one caller or just it folding all the way around would be fine. I'll just take the blinds down if he wants to fold. That's fine.
Come on, Oregon.
Oregon's got it down to a 5-point game now. It's the closest they've been in a while. So taking down those blinds helps. But I'm going to be the big blind next time, so, you know, it's not a sustainable solution. Now it's once again an 8-point game. Come on, Oregon. Oh.
Oh.
Now we have some quarter break there between the third and fourth quarter. But I think Oregon's got a shot here. They've been, scraping their way back. And then we will, either way, we're going to find out who USC is playing next tomorrow. And I haven't been paying quite enough attention to the game, really. I should be scouting better. All right, so now I'm in the big blind. And the big blind is at 1,200 now. I've got 94.33 behind. So, I've got two choices: fold to any bet or go all in. And with this horrible hand, King 6, I'm going to live to fight another day. Three 10 of hearts. Into the muck you go. Okay. Yeah, Indiana or Oregon is going to be playing USC tomorrow at noon. Is that noon Eastern time? Yeah, so that's 9 a.m. tomorrow. Wow, exciting. Love, exciting, and new. Oregon. 3-pointer. Not good. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised by that. He was obviously a exploitative sociopath,
Mm-hmm.
who liked to do damage to people. And I wish such scumbags were not on YouTube at all.
Does anyone watch what's his name anymore?
C.S. Joseph?
Yeah.
I mean, I still hear him brought up fairly often.
Oh, do you?
So I don't know if that's sort of historically brought up or if it's currently brought up. Watching women's basketball makes me think about hair a lot.
I was thinking about hair too. I wanted to know what you thought. There's this one girl who had a ponytail, but the ponytail was yeah.
So I remember one I was looking at. Yeah.
What do you think about it?
I need to see it closer up. That's what I think about it. I thought, okay, I'm gonna wait until I see a good close up of it. I'm gonna pause it and I'll talk to Rachel about
Okay.
it. So we were both paying attention to the same thing.
We were.
Because there's this issue in women's basketball, which boils down to this. Even though they're women's basketball players, most of them still want to have like a girliness to them. So they have long hair. And and then they deal with how to prevent it from getting in the way in different ways. Like everybody at least has it back, tied back. Like nobody just has their long hair just undealt with at all. Does this lady? No, even hers is tied back, right? So you'll never see somebody with long hair, like like Rachel. Look at the camera here for a second. Um, where are you? There you are. Let me unzoom. If Rachel was playing basketball, you never would see somebody with just like leave it like that. They always at least pull it back with one tie.
Yeah.
That's the minimum. I mean, a lot of people do it with one tie, right?
Yeah, with one tie. So
With
my
just
hair would be like,
like that. It would
Yeah.
flop up and down when you
Yeah.
run up and down the court, right? So I just it makes me think like what's the ideal way to deal with your hair? Because also I was really impressed with the I guess it was Washington team that has the names
Oh
on the
yeah,
bottom of
Washington.
the
Yeah,
jersey.
that was impressive.
They're smart. They have the names of their women's jerseys on the bottom of the jersey so that the hair doesn't cover up the jersey so much. The hating see Juju Watkins solution. I like her solution a lot. See, she's got this like juju bun.
It is a juju bun.
I don't know what else to call it, but she has that all the time, every game. Well, yeah, okay, and then there's the braids solution. I was impressed with this one lady. She had braids all the way up to the front of her head. All right, well I got king queen. This is one of those all in hands. Pow. We'll see what happens. I'll be happy enough if everybody folds to me. Yeah, that's good. He's this ESFP who thought he was an INFJ, even though he's definitely not. He's a horrible, horrible schmeow.
Yeah, he's a horrible, horrible schman. I'm so like obsessed with you.
Thanks, darling.
You're welcome.
How do you mix those up? ESFPs and INFJs? Well, you're an ESFP. You're using your FI tool function. You got no TI to check things for correctness, and your weak fourth slot NI is going to holistically accept whatever your FI tells you. He wants to be an INFJ, therefore he is. Oh, I think he's worse, yeah. Maybe not worse in terms of scope and power of misinformation, but probably a worse human being. Not that C.S. Joseph, I think, is a great human being, but
I think they're pretty equal.
maybe they're equal. I don't know. Hmm. Well, with the score, showing an 8-point lead for Indiana. I'm not worried. I don't think either of these teams is going to give USC too much trouble tomorrow morning. C.S. Joseph's not gay. He's not gay. What I hear are a bunch of complaints from women about his, you know, behaviors. Which I don't think you have any reason to believe that, but that's fine. I mean, look, he's the kind of person who, after girls get with him, they go out of their way to complain on the internet about him. So, I don't know. Make of that what you will. But I've had multiple chicks who have, I guess you could say, dated him, who've come around here to complain about him after the fact.
How many?
At least several.
Really?
Yeah, at least several. Okay. Now, what you're going to need to do right now is just chill out for a second while I go get a cigarette up from the garage and then meet you out. Then I'll come back for you. Smells like snow. Snow has a certain smell, you know. Smells like snow outside. It's nice. It's a nice smell. Well, it's an 8-point game. Indiana doesn't seem to be willing to let Oregon get much closer than that. There. Smells like snow. Cold like snow. Snow's all melting though. Yeah. I need to plant this upcoming season's plants. But as you see, to wait for the last frost. We obviously, if I had planted them like last week, we'd be in trouble. I think yes, Joseph does indeed seem to have a higher than normal percentage of his exes complain about him, particularly to me. Well, I need to start the seedlings, you know, but I'm not in that much of a hurry. I have the potting soil. I bought that the other day. So I'll start the seeds up maybe today. However, at the moment, it's cold, deadly old. Okay. Well, I'm about to get blinded off here in this tournament. Which makes me think I'd be well served to just go all in here. I mean, it's a tough call. It's a terrible hand, but it's already like, more than a quarter of my stack, so I could triple up here. I'll go all in and see what happens. My 4-9. I'm against king, huh? Well, there goes the end of Eric. Alright. 110.57. Which means I approximately broke even since I rebought. I might have even rebought twice. I think I did. Which means I'm down $5. I could late reg this. Alright. We're back to business now. So one thing that I'm kind of going to have to do today. Hi, Enzo Captures. Welcome. Welcome to Talking with Fence People. The land of multitasking. One thing that I'm going to have to do today is go get cigarettes. So at some point that's going to happen. And I'd love to take you guys along, but I don't think we have sufficient connectivity to do that. I'm from Mariposa, California. I live here with my wife, kind of out in the woods. Yeah, we just don't have enough connectivity to take you with me. Even though I seem to have better connectivity on my new phone than on my old phone. California is, where we live is a wonderful place. Not all of California is a nice place, that's for sure. California has plenty of very trashy parts. Okay, so I'm going all in. No, wait. Not yet. You're from Pakistan, huh? Well, welcome, Pakistan. Welcome to America. Indiana's opening up a lead here. They're up by 19. There's only 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. I think Oregon's toast. So USC will be playing Indiana tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. That'll be fun. That'll be exciting. Everybody will enjoy that. Peow. Let's look at the calendar. It is the 6th. Welcome to March 6th, everybody. See you later, Enzo Captures. So, Oregon's not giving up, and they do force a turnover. They're still down by 19, but call it 17 now. Good job, Oregon. Indiana has a 17-point lead with 2 minutes to go. They'd have to do a lot of bad stuff to blow this lead, but it's not impossible. Well, they got the stop. I'm just got to go all in at this point. We've only got like 12 big blinds. Keep fighting, Oregon. You're not out of this yet. Shoot. Oh. Okay, now it's over. All right, congratulations, Indiana. Now, what's the next game? And when is it? Upcoming games. Washington versus Michigan. 11:30. That's pretty soon. That's the one I want to see next. In the meantime, it's time to go big poker screen. Just go all the way back. Bring up the chat here, like so. Now I can zoom out and restructure my zoomings. Good. I'm going to fold this hand. Now, obviously, 4-3 suited is a hand that you might play if you were big stacked, felt like maybe laying some traps, you know. But I'm not going to play it. Short stacked here. Number 111 of 143. I'd like to take 2 of those ones away to be number 1. After this tournament and the next game, which hopefully coincide, provided I last a long time in this tournament, definitely see myself taking a little bit of a nap. Don't worry, friends, I'm right here. Not far from you. A 6-minute break at the conclusion of the current hand. Well, well, well. I guess it's time to go to the garage. Smoke that cigarette butt. This time I'm going to take the old grapefruit juice with me. What you doing, Eric? Just vlogging my boring life. Why? I don't know. Nobody has any answer to that question. Well, I tell you, these damn cats of mine really like going to the bathroom. Time again for me to clean the kitty litter. Oh, Eric, your life seems so boring. You don't do anything interesting at all. Well, you know, I will point to Andrew from Desert Drifter and say, look what happens to YouTubers who do interesting things. Cleaning the cat box, that's not interesting. I just fucking clean this thing, it seems like. I mean, I definitely cleaned this already this morning. These cats. All right. Done with that unpleasant chore. No, but if you ask like 50 people, okay, let's go ahead and go big. 100 people. Do you enjoy, which chore do you enjoy most? None of them would pick cleaning the cat box.
What about cleaning the cat box?
I said, if you asked 100 people what chore do you enjoy most, none of them would pick cleaning the cat box.
We did a little bird wall. We did all that in the cat box.
I just cleaned it this morning too.
You did?
Yeah, I had to clean it again.
Oh my god.
Obviously, there wasn't a ton of stuff in there, but you know, trouble doesn't just. He has to kick a bunch of sand out.
People don't realize how much trouble really is.
Hey, talk about the upcoming season 3 of Fire Force. Well, my number one response to that is I need to rewatch seasons 1 and 2 of Fire Force before season 3 comes out. Because that's one show that I liked a lot that I have not rewatched.
You gave up on that too, and you didn't think that there was going to be a season 3.
Yeah, maybe that's why I didn't want to rewatch it because I didn't want to just be left blue-balled again.
Yeah.
So you know, I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited about it. You're the only person I think who's mentioned it to me. I should Google it and see what the actual release date is. But yeah, I want to. I want to send my song to the Fire Force people and see if they could use it as their theme song. I think it's a minute and a half on purpose to be a theme song.
You're so handsome.
I think my theme song is not too bad.
It's good. They were once human too. Free fire.
Like me and you.
I think it's good.
Yeah. I wish I could send it to them. I wonder how. It's like fireforce@fireforce.com. Admin@fireforce.com.
That's easy.
Ooh, pocket nines. Well, with blinds 400 and with me 6,000, I've got not a ton in terms of big blinds, right? I've got 14 big blinds. So 15 big blinds. It's not necessarily a shove situation, but if somebody raises, it is. So now it's a shove situation. I mean, I could call it. I don't know what excellent poker players would say, but I'm going to go all in. Hopefully take down the initial raiser. I like my chances. I got nines full of fours. All right. Triple up, motherfuckers. Triple up. Settings. Put it back in. Regular. All right. That's pretty good. I had like 6,000 or something. Now I've tripled up. And I'm at 18,000. With the starting stack of, I believe, 6,000, it'll probably be end of rebuy time pretty soon because they usually end rebuy time after the blinds get more than, so you get fewer than 10 big blinds. Right now, you get 12 big blinds if you register late reg right now. So probably next level, they will end the rebuy stage, and that's when the real tournament begins. Oh, it's 11 o'clock already. So that means it's time to resume our multitasking. Why? Because game 2 of the women's Big Ten basketball tournament is now beginning. Oh no, it's never mind. It's at 11:30, not at 11. Just ignore everything I just said. But this is exciting anyway. We're in excitement town. I'm 47 of 158. And I'm in good shape. I'm also looking forward to Rampage's $100,000 free roll, which is coming in March. I think he said March 18th, maybe. I'll be registering for that for sure. A free roll means you don't have to pay anything to register. You just have to have been somebody who used his code to start to join this site, you know. All right, so this Queen Jack's certainly playable. We'll see if this guy does anything. Ebony Bun 3995. Using his time bank. That's fine. You just go ahead and use up your time bank. I'm gonna go 2,500, 2,750. A nice chunky bet to push out everybody who's not serious, you know. Okay, we got a caller. Is he gonna go over the top? No, good. All right. We'll see what happens. I'm in position, so I will see bet this if Ebony doesn't bet. Fold. Well, that hurt, but I don't lament the way I played it. Daddy Lover 69. That's an interesting name. All right, so that little misadventure cost me some chips, but I'm not super worried about that because I kind of lost the minimum on that. Ace 5 coming through against two ace queens. 10-6, go to the muck. Go straight to the muck where you belong. One thing I like to do is record my poker tournaments after a certain period of time to see if, just in case I like win it or something, then I can make an exciting video about winning a poker tournament. Hello, Ty. Not much is up. Um, you know, as usual, the sky is up. I'm playing this poker tournament. I'm hoping to win it, obviously. I start recording because I'm thinking, okay, I play a fair amount of poker tournaments. And, you know, you're kind of eventually bound to win one of them. I'm not terrible at it. I'm much better at poker tournaments than I am at cash poker. 2-8. Nobody wants 2-8. Into the muck you go, 2-8. Well, it's really quite a pleasant morning. I'm having a nice time just minding my own business, shooting some b-ball outside of the school. I'm just hoping that guys who are up to no good don't start making trouble for me.
Such a formal way of saying so.
Yeah.
Can I have a bong right back for you?
Sure.
There's no game?
Not till 11:30.
Oh, I see.
It's 11:09. We've got to be patient for another 21 minutes. There you go, darling.
Thank you.
May all your bong riffs be refreshing. That's a good general, like have a nice journey kind of thing to say. And may all your bong riffs be refreshing. Tax returns this year not looking hot. Well, we don't expect to get any money back from Texas, so.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're going to fold 5-9. Level's going up. Which should mean the end of the rebuy period. Oh, still bleeding in here. Smoke that first. That will go into the muck. Well, the blinds only went up to 300, 600. They didn't go up to 500, 1,000 like I thought. They'll go 400, 800 next, I guess. Do you want another bong rip? Take that as a no. Yeah, we got to pay property taxes. We got to pay the second half of the property tax bills soon. So that's an annoyance, but what you gonna do? maybe I'll finish first place in this tournament. And, win thousands of dollars. That would be nice. Unlikely, but nice. Into the muck you go. I guess though, if somebody were watching this stream and playing in the same tournament, they could cheat because I don't have a delay on. Although there's a short delay because it's YouTube, but it's not very long of a delay. Let's see what Jay Turnbull has to say. How do you pull your bowl so clean? Let me see your piece. Okay, sure. Her name's Firecrotch, and the way I pull it so clean is with the magic of using a torch. It really helps you pull all of the weed.
The fire force song stuck in my head.
That's good. And I will show you the process, which is a little bit different than the piece, right?
Here it is. Boom.
Oh, this is a little clock. So first, got to make sure it pulls clear. And then
I see it. Your hole's clear. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. Lungs of a champion.
Darling, you got that backwards. I like to get your holes cleared.
Oh, thank you. That's true. It's true.
You got it backwards. That's fine.
I'm in amazement of that bong rip pull. My goodness. You were like a chimney.
I've been known to pull bars on occasion.
You did not even like a whisper of a cough.
Yeah. My lungs are pretty weed-friendly lungs.
Is it okay that I'm so like weed?
Of course,
Maybe.
darling. You remember that saying about Jack Sprat, right? Well, for us, it's Eric Higbrit pulls big hits, but Rachel Small Lung coughs all the wrong ones.
Yeah.
So it's the same. But together they lick the plate clean is the point.
Oh, that's good. I'm gonna smoke out of my pipe. Can I share that with you?
Sure. Kind of picking through to try to. It's shake, but it's perfectly good smokable shake, you know. You just gotta kind of crush it up and pull any little stems out. I think you'll find it smokes pretty darn good.
Yeah, I think I will.
All right, well, we're moving right along in this poker tournament. Let's put that back at the center of attention while we're waiting for the basketball game. Still doing all right. 83 of 147 isn't great, but I'm playing tight, waiting for my hands, waiting for my spots. And that's how you got to do it in these tournaments. Sure, it came out 9-6 this time, but that's not a good reason to have played 9-6 pre-flop. Ebony Bum 3995. Ace-6 would have beat my two pair anyway. Alright, I got a nice small pocket pair. This is the kind of hand you like to see a flop with. You're just basically set mining. If you don't, more or less, if you don't see a 3, you're going to make the min raise to make another person's bigger raise less likely. It's a blocker bet, is what they call it. As you see, I got a few calls. I might even c-bet this and see what happens. He called. So he's got an ace, a king, or a 4. So at this point, I give up. Now I've got a gut shot straight draw, which is say a 5 makes a straight for me. So there's 2 cards that can improve me. A 5 or a 3. That's not enough reasons to call that bet, though. I have to give up. Still, I don't lament the way I played that hand. Maybe not the sort of thing I should have done into 2 opponents, but I don't lament terribly the way I played that hand. I guess you could say I was trying to push off higher low pocket pairs, like 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s, 8s, 9s, 10s, jacks, things below the board. But it didn't work. And that's why I'm the big loser on that hand. Nevertheless, I played smart. I got my information and got out. These are the ways of poker, after all. All right. I've got 10,200 in my stack. As you can see, big blind is 600. I'm going to raise it up 4 times the big blind, which is kind of a standard raise if you want to get meaningful feedback from. Now, I don't want to call this, but I'm getting pretty short stacked here. And it's a good hand. I think I'm gonna call it. Probably against kings or queens or something. No. Okay, good. We're gonna split this pot. We're gonna split that pot. So that was a good lucky break for me. It is the case that I probably should have folded that, but I'm glad I didn't. And the reason I didn't was because even if he's got, say, ace king or ace 5 suited, it gives me straight possibilities, flush possibilities. I could hit the top pair and he have something like kings. A lot of reason to call that bet, so I did. I'm glad I did.
Am I gonna be okay if something happens to you?
Yes.
Okay. Cause like I feel like yelled at by some YouTubers who are like, this is what this is what men are like. And then they told me basically that I should be the main character. I should have main character energy.
Well, you do. Your main character doesn't happen to have a job. If you really want to have like financial independence from me and not have to worry about the future at all, ignoring your inevitable inheritance from your side. If you really wanted to be that super well covered, you'd have to go get a job. I don't think you want to do that. So don't do that. You got more cushion between you and difficulties than 99% of people. And compare against the alternative, not the ideal.
How would I do that in that situation?
Well, in the ideal, you'd have your own bank account with $1 billion.
Sure,
in it,
yeah.
You know, but that's not the ideal. You know, when you say compare against the alternatives, what that's saying is, am I more or less cushioned than
No.
the average person? You know, to
I
determine whether your cushion is adequate.
yes, the cushion is very adequate. More than, right? I
Yeah.
think in
Yeah,
my
I
mind.
mean, well, again, comparing against alternatives, of course, yeah.
Well, like in a society now where like the man wants a 50-50 relationship, like I'm fucking screwed because like I don't want that.
I mean, I don't want it either. I mean, it's not like I want you to be not contributing at all financially, but it's just that it's not a matter that it's. I mean, it's like a crass thing that I countervalue to consider utility. I'm
Oh,
TE is my sixth slot function,
yeah,
so
yeah.
I don't operate like that.
But I think that's beneficial to me.
Right. That's why we're compatible typologically, I guess. So I'm still alive here. 100 out of 152. But that 152 number will keep dwindling. Eventually towards 1. If I can still be here when it says 1, then I'll win a lot of money. It's going to be tough. But together, you, me, Rachel, and Crystal Light, I believe we can do it. Currently, I have 10,895 chips, which puts me towards it as a short stack, not super short. So 101 out of 144. I've got more than 10 big blinds, but not 20 big blinds. Fold. New Groove says nacho. But are they the Lord's cheaps? That I do not know, sir. That I do not know. In just a few minutes, we'll have game 2 of the Big Ten women's tournament. And we just got to watch earlier Illinois handle Oregon in a fairly businesslike and authoritative fashion. And they will be playing USC tomorrow. Do I believe that Indiana has a chance to defeat USC tomorrow? No. I think we will handle them no problem. Four Jack. Fold. So I've got enough chips here with blinds at 700 that I can be a little bit patient. I can go around once or twice. But then I'm going to have to go in. You know, if I get a big hand here, not much point in betting. I might as well just go all in. Although it's kind of at the borderline of what to do there. We're going to wait and see our prime example. It's the hand that we really want. Hello, you're back. I am so glad you're back, Enzo Captures, because without you, nothing was getting captured around here. Everything was running around free, willy nilly, doing whatever it wanted. So, as you can see, we are playing a tournament here on WPT Club Gold, Club WPT Gold, and I'm in 107 out of 127 places. So I am pretty short stacked. I'm really in the all in or nothing category. But with blind still at 700 and still almost 4 minutes left in the level, well, there's a good chance I can fade another set of blinds here before I have to go all in. Jack beats threes. Threes is gone. Now it's 106 out of 126. Should say it took quite some time to knock out just one person from this tournament, because I think we're past the rebuy stage now. Or maybe I'm wrong about that.
Trouble.
He likes to sleep with his face on the couch
Yeah.
and into the carpet.
I'm going in for some pets.
He's not gonna like that. Give it a shot. You never know.
Mommy, Daddy, no. Yes. Yes, Trouble. Oh, yes.
He seems pretty receptive to it, actually.
Yeah.
All right, so I took this big blind here still at the 700 350 level, which is good. I'm happy enough to fold this if I get bet into, or to check it if I don't. If I just get limped into. Yep, bet will take it down for you, Dennis. Go ahead and take it. You have read the situation correctly. I am more than willing to fold this big blind. You need to just fold it and get over yourself, mister. Get your whole time bank still. Just fold it. 122 remain. Not 100% sure we're past the rebuy stage, but I think we are. Nope. We're waiting for a good hand, you know. At least a pocket pair. I like to play. I'd rather play with a made hand than with, say, two high cards, ace king, ace queen. Although I'll play those, obviously. You know, like I'd rather play jacks or tens than ace king, for sure. Probably should have called that because I was probably priced in, but I don't regret that I didn't, given that I missed that board saving a queen. And now I got a whole nother round to wait for a good hand, because uh, the blinds are only up to 800. 117 people left. I still am not 100% sure that the rebuy stage is over, but it might be. game's on now. So now it's time to watch the second of the first two Big Ten women's tournament championship tournament, call it whatever, that is coming on right now.
So, Hoosiers won?
Yes, the Hoosiers won against Oregon.
Oh, didn't we? So we're seeing the Washington team that we saw.
Yes.
Cool.
This Washington team, yes, the Minnesota, was it? Yeah, they beat Minnesota yesterday, I believe. And so now what we have in store for you today is the excitement of that Washington team having advanced over Minnesota and getting to play in the next round, namely round 2. In round 2, they have to face a Michigan team that had a bye in the first round. Okay. Good enough. So I'm going to just go ahead and leave the live stream going, despite the general lack of interest, because you know why? It's the third thing that I'm doing.
Oh.
Yeah. It makes it worth continuing.
That's good. I'm glad you see the worth in it.
Yeah. It allows me to explain what's going on, even when it needs no explanation. So excited to see if Washington can carry its momentum from yesterday into today's matchup against what seed are the Wolverines? I'm folding that A6. Perhaps I shouldn't have. Perhaps that should have been my time to go all in. It's not a great hand, but at least it's an ace. I think I can do a little bit better. I'm going to be a little bit more patient. I'm going to bet on the dealer, give me something better in the next few hands here, and bide my time. Hey, and there's Rachel. Look at her in the chat. So right now, Michigan is defeating Washington by a score of 10-6. And Washington is now down by 6 points. But you know what, Washington? I believe in you. I remember you from yesterday. And Stein buries the 3. Nice shot, Stein. Stein had a good game yesterday, too.
Did she? I don't even know who Stein is.
She's like tall with her hair. That's her right there.
Oh, okay.
Number 1.
Oh, yeah, she did have a good game yesterday.
Yeah. I see. They're supposed to be like that, right? Okay, well, we've got a 5 and an 8. What should we do with this 5 and 8 in the small blind? Should we limp in? Maybe we should limp in. Okay, well, if I can limp in from the small blind, especially with that many people in it, I should probably do it, right? So I'm going to limp in. I'm priced in to limp in, provided the big blind doesn't go raise it up. Then we're in trouble. Good, he didn't. So the flop comes 8-4-9. I got a piece of it, but not enough to bet it. I'm going to check. It's not a super connected board, right? Uh, at this point, though, I can only really go all in or nothing. I'm thinking fold. Maybe I'm playing too nitty, but I think it's the right call. And we will see what we were up against if these two get to showdown. That 3 would not have helped me at all. Probably wouldn't have helped my opponents either. So let's see what happens. Just high card won it. Oh, I folded the best hand. Oh well, say la vie. This time I got ace jack. At this point, I think I got to go all in. Hope for the best. But if like 2 people bet into me, yeah, all right, here we go, all in. But I would be surprised if that guy has anything worse than pocket tens. So maybe a bad decision on my part. But it could be a much needed double up. It is a much needed double up. All right, now I'm at 12,000 chips. I'm 90 of 97. It's better than like dead last, I guess. We're gonna mute the commercials. Nobody wants to hear those. So loud and annoying. And continuing on our way. Still alive in this tournament. There are only 97 people left in it. I'm number 90 right now. But things can change in a heartbeat in poker. And all things being equal, I'm feeling pretty happy about it. Already oiled up, staying off the grid. Come pre-oils every day.
Every day.
My all natural oils. As I emit a combination of coconut oil, baby oil, and canola oil.
Wow, those are very different oils.
From my pores. Yep. Pretty exciting stuff. All right, so I got a pair of 2s. What you do's with the pair of 2s? That's what you're wondering now. Okay, well, I'm going to raise it up. But I need to raise it up a decent amount. So I'm going to go 3,200. Am I pot committed at this point with my pair of 2s? Maybe not. If somebody goes over the top, I'll have to see. Okay, well, I like that board. I'm going to go all in and assume he's going to assume I'm repping aces or kings or something. Fold, yeah. So I'm able to take that down with my pocket too. So that's good. That's why you kind of want to bet big before flop like that, so people take you seriously if you continuation bet. Fold that one. At 17,158, I'm now in 77th place out of 93. That's better. It's better than I was. Thank you, darling. Staying off the grid says, I have a problem. Perhaps you can help me. All right, tell me your problem, and I will tell you if I have any advice for you or not. Okay, game's back on. Let's turn on the audio.
Oh.
Jack 6.
That game against Illinois to finish off the regular season was all Illinois early on, and in the fourth quarter, everything changed.
This is gonna be, I think it's clear to say that this is going to be a fold check. So we're gonna fold. Nobody wants to play Jack 6. Jack 6 is like my ass bricks. I really want to order gold and silver online, but my mailman sucks. I can go to my local coin shop on my day off, but my local coin shop doesn't have the stuff I want. Should I risk ordering online? No, I'd go someplace and buy it, but I'm old, so, you know, I could be wrong. I mean, if you could drive a little ways and you can find one that has more exactly what you want, then do that. If me getting mad, then do that. Sure, I don't know if it's good advice or not. It's just the advice I have because I just don't have experience to trust the online process where I can trust the in-person process. Is her name Aspirator?
I don't know.
That'd be an unfortunate last name.
Mm-hmm. Is that Carrie Russell? Yeah.
Mm, yeah, that's Carrie Russell. We've nicknamed Ladine, I believe it is, from Washington, Carrie Russell, because she looks like Carrie Russell and her hair is like 90s Carrie Russell.
Yeah.
So, what we see here, 85 people left. We're creeping along, working our way down from 85 to 1. I'm going to try to stay along for this ride as long as possible. Uh-oh. Offensive foul on Washington. There's a lot to talk about with Washington's hair.
Mm-hmm, there is.
I'm going to raise it up. I could still fold this if somebody goes over the top. Okay, my king queen got raised.
Oh, nice.
I can either take my shot right here and go all in or fold. I'm gonna fold. After all, I'm trying to stay alive.
So we've got some braids going on.
I'm just gonna flat limp, flat call in early position and hope everybody else follows suit and either limps or folds. Okay, well. Pocket three seems like a pretty weak holding to go all in on. I'll try to delay the inevitable a bit. Wait for a better spot.
Perfectly executed. Tie fit, you roll, and you get it back. Styles connecting with Daniels. And Daniels hands up, and the help be a second too late. This is the kind of start they needed from Daniels. 8 points for her.
Okay, well,
Undefeated. Yeah, the 2 points yesterday in the first half told.
I probably should have called that 1,000, but I don't know if I would win it or not. I would have middle pairs. At that point, I have to go all in. I'm trying to delay the inevitable until I'm in the money. Would be nice.
Yeah.
All right, 12 seed over the 5 seed in the Big Ten tournament here with Washington and Michigan. Huskies coming in at 19 and 12, Michigan at 20 and 9. But the seedings are based on Big Ten records, not on overall records. So well, we can check here. I'm 79 of 82. It's pretty short stacked. Definitely need to go all in very shortly. It's hand for hand, which means we're very close to the money.
You need a juju? Juju, I can. Check this out. Wow, that is good, but I just wanted to make sure my car has coverage. Oh, you don't need me. You need life and big neighbor. State Farm is there.
The State Farm agent can help you choose the right coverage at a price that's right for you.
So who's up for some one-on-one?
Okay. So that's why this guy's taking a long time. But it's hand for hand, so it doesn't matter. He needs to understand what that means. It takes a long time before hand for hand. Once it's hand for hand, taking a long time doesn't make any difference. I wish I had gone all in on this one. I'd have trip sixes. But who would go all in on King 6 offsuit? I'm going to expect that one to win. So we're close to end the money. I need one or two more people to bust out and I'm in the money. And I've really played extra conservative to try to make the money here, so I need to survive. I survived that round of blinds. I'll be fine. I should make it because it's gonna be, there's a few rounds before it gets, few hands before it gets back to me, and I can just fold those hands, and somebody else will probably bust out, and then I'll be in the money. Pretty exciting stuff. And then, of course, once I'm in the money, I'm gonna have to go all in right away because I've got no. What's on break right before it goes to break right on the bubble. So I'm gonna pause the basketball game since the poker game is paused, and I'm going to go into the garage to have a cigarette butt. The two of you who are here, one of whom may very well be Rachel, can come with me. So it'd be cool to make money in the tournament, and then maybe get lucky, double up a couple times, and have an opportunity to actually go deep. Right now, I'm just thinking make the money and figure you're going to bust out shortly thereafter because you're so short stacked. But one never knows. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens. It's a very domestic day for me today. I'm enjoying it so far. There's snow on the ground outside. It snowed a decent amount, I guess. Some point last night or this morning. And up through this morning. It was snowing when I first got up. But now not snowing. Now it's just melting. See, it still feels quite chilly out. These clouds overhead, almost like if it were to precipitate again, that it would in fact be snow. Rachel,
Yes.
can you muse aimlessly at these small number of people here, 8, I believe, while I urinate?
Yeah, sure. Hello, people. Good afternoon. Oh no, it's 2 people. Hello, 2 people. You don't even know, like, you're at the world's #1 live stream.
Mm-hmm. Number 1 in quality, not in popularity.
#1 in quality, not in popularity. But we hold our own.
Yeah, we get kind of popular bursts here.
Yeah.
And there,
Yeah.
We're better than horrible.
Yeah, we're better than bad. It's good. I'm eating goldfish. How many people will hear like goldfish? Like the cracker. They've been pretty good. I think Eric's system for peeing in a jar is very good too.
Mm.
Like he seems to be the most relaxed when he's standing and peeing into a jar. Yes, AKS. You know what's up with the goldfish crackers.
AKS stands for Always Knows Something.
Always knows something.
That could really be said about any of us. We always know something.
Did I out you just now?
Oh, for the peanut in the jar? No.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not hiding peanut in the jar.
You don't really hide anything.
I was bragging the other day about how I probably spend more time holding a jar of warm peas than just about anybody.
That's something to brag about. You should put that on your resume.
Because people who might otherwise carry containers of pea, they're probably not going to be a jar of pea.
No.
It's a true jar of pea.
It is a true jar of pea. Yeah, I don't think I would be able to handle a jar of pea.
It's delicate business, darling. You don't want to spill.
No, you definitely don't.
Okay, with the poker coming back on, it's now time to resume our previously scheduled programming. King 9, what am I going to do with it? Fold. It's no good to be all slow now. Okay, they're not understanding how hand for hand works. If you're trying to be slow, to be all like, God, I want to make the money, so I'm going to just dilly dally. It's too late for that if it's hand for hand. Or maybe just late coming back from break. Congratulations, you're in the money. I'm in the money. I'm in the money. So that's good. I made the money. I'm 76 to 79th places. But I'm not just satisfied with making the money. I would love to double up here and have a chance to run deep, maybe even win the tournament. That's what I want to do. If I could win this tournament, then I'd make a YouTube video about it because I'm recording this window with OBS. So, Queen 7, that goes into the muck. I've got a couple more shuffles before the day of reckoning will have arrived. Okay, let's play on this. All right, here we go.
Looks for Washington early by Daniels, and so the help D coming over that time. That was a big plus. Pass adjustment by the Warriors.
A7, is this my hand of destiny? Because it's got an ace? Or do I wait one? Am I going to possibly get a better hand if I wait another deal? I'm going to wait another deal and see. Oh, I should have gone. I should have gone with my A7. I don't know if either of those two has an ace. Maybe one of them does. Let's find out if I would have won that hand or not. Currently, I had to have a pair of aces. Gotcha. Oh. Come on, Washington.
Yeah, let's go, Washington.
You can defeat the Wolverines of Michigan. Oh, I would have won. That means I'm not going to get a
Come on,
good
box
hand this hand
breeze.
or next hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Means I should have played that A7. That's what that means. Good job, Cornrows. Her name's
Yeah,
her name's Daniels, I think.
Daniels.
But Washington is a team with a good idea of putting the girls' names on the bottom of their jerseys, since so many of them have long hair and it makes it hard to read their names on their jerseys.
I like it at the bottom too.
Oh, she missed that free throw. But she's scrambling for
Yes,
that
she
board.
is.
Jack 4, huh? I'm gonna fold it. I know, pretty nitty. I'm in last place, but I'm gonna go another round and hope I get something better and I can double up to like 12,000. You know, that's not it. 8-2. All right, Washington gets the ball with the game tied 23-23. She's driving the lane. Wow, nice shot. You see so many beautiful layups in the women's game that you just don't see so much of in the men's game because there's so much more above the rim stuff.
It's true.
All right, well, I got an ace 2 this time. It's actually a better hand than ace 7 because at least it has straight possibilities. So I'm going to go all in and hope they either fold or double me up. If not, then I bust out. Well, it's either hit the jack. Wah wah. How much did I get him? Well, I made, $13.
That's good.
That's pretty good. Theater. I'll take a break from the tournament for a while. Another failed attempt to make a tournament video. Well, because, it's like I'm only going to do it if I, win the thing, right?
Mm-hmm. All right, people, come in and join us. We're up to 5 people.
5 people, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe what they want to see instead of the chat are you and me.
Yeah, maybe.
Here we are. We're watching women's basketball. We are live streaming. We're no longer playing poker. So, there you have it. Hi, Lena Kid. We'll see how the live streaming goes. If there's some people showing up, interested with an interest in talking about that something, then we'll just let it carry on as it seems appropriate. TYSM. I don't know what that means. Do you?
Thank you so much.
Oh. I'm gonna put it over here, and it'll get both of us this way. Get you.
There you go.
We'll turn this light on. let me turn this light off.
Oh, good lighting production.
Hello.
Hello.
Now we're well lit. So I'm going to be, well, in the absence of a lot of chat engagement, I'm going to be calling the basketball games for you guys. I'm going to leave a little bit of this. I guess I don't really need that at all. Call this game. So Washington.
Hey, big dog.
I didn't get the painting done, but I got some painting done yesterday. Maybe I'll get more painting done today. You make a good point. You drive a hard bargain, big dog. You drive a hard bargain. Currently halftime in the basketball game. Is there any kind of chore I could do around here? Right now, it seems obvious and not too overwhelming.
Maybe. Maybe the dishwasher. Get the dishwasher going.
All right, so we're at the stage of putting dirty dishes in the dishwasher.
So we need to make sure that we get all the dirty dishes and then just put the thing in and get it going.
Okay, I could do that.
It's the only thing I could think of.
Are you more well lit now?
Yeah, better. Much better. Hi, Ian Malone.
Dirty dishes.
Hold on, I'll give you.
I'll come around and get it.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna go in pursuit of all the dirty dishes in all the land.
He's in pursuit of all the dirty dishes, guys. I'm gonna apply some lipstick. It's weird. Why are the lights flickering like that?
Okay. I think I know where there's gonna be some dirty dishes.
Uh-oh. There's kitty daddy time. What day is it? Thursday. How's everyone's Thursday going? Hello. Kibby's adventure.
Well. Joke's on me. There's not a single dirty dish up there.
No, KC 154. It's not the bees need chapstick. It is Violet _FR Bisou Bomb. It's just a neutral colored lipstick. I like it. It's soft and it doesn't dry out my lips, and it's a nice neutral for when I want to wear an eye look instead of a lip look. Did you mean Burt's Bees? Are you a chapstick person? There's definitely chapstick people. Like my mom is a chapstick person. She always had chapstick brand on her.
Chapstick's fine, but on the other hand, chapstick schmapstick.
Uh-oh, chapstick schmapstick. Why that?
I'm just saying those are the two arguments, you know?
This is either
Chapstick's cool or chapstick schmapstick.
so
Which side am I on?
yeah.
I go back and forth.
You go back and forth, huh?
Yeah, when I get to chapstick, I think chapstick's cool. I like chapstick. It's old school, especially get the cherry kind.
Oh, the cherry kind is so good.
It's like childhood chapstick. I guess you'd say chapstick is SI. Other chap lip things are more, you know.
Mm. The big thing that we have to clean right now is the pan,
This pan?
right? That's going in the
that's what
dishwasher.
I'm washing it before I put it in the dishwasher. So it doesn't get grease all over everything in the dishwasher.
That's good.
But I'm still going to put it in the dishwasher.
Hey, Anthony Chang.
Hi, Anthony Chang.
How's it going?
How's our SC failure buddy doing?
Going good, haha. About to go to class soon. What class are you going to? SE failure going really good.
Okay, now time for me to put pots and pans.
Always pots and pans.
Pots and pans, and just clap your hands and just clap your hands. It's where it's at. I got two turntables and a microphone.
The thing with the SE blind spot is that we really don't resist it. It just happens to us.
Yeah, tell me about it. It makes it polar, right? You can't really plan around it, improve the situation at all. When you need reliable FI to determine something, your FI will be reliable if you will be unreliable if you are me. Who's that shadow person? Don't worry, that was just Rachel. So I'm pretty much thinking about ending the stream here, Rachel. You done with that?
Yeah, I'm done with that.
Okay. Don't worry about it. Gonna focus on the second half of this game. Then probably take a nap.
I'm gonna definitely take a nap. Yeah.
All right. So see you all later. Thanks for being here. Love you. And don't forget to eat plenty of cheese.